This is the history of Israel. A very small piece of land with a very large amount of history, and somehow everyone has receipts. Seriously, if history had a boss fight, this would be it. Let's begin. Around 1200 BCE, a group called the Israelites arrive in the land of Canaan. They say, God promised us this land. The people already living there say, cool story, we live here. Awkward. Eventually, the Israelites set up shop, form kingdoms, build Jerusalem, and things are going pretty well. Until every empire ever shows up. First, Assyrians, smash. Northern Kingdom gone. Then, Babylonians, double smash. Jerusalem destroyed. Temple destroyed. Jews exiled. Jews, this is the worst day of my life. Babylonians, this is the worst day of your life so far. Then, the Persians conquer Babylon and say, you guys can go back. Jews return, rebuild the second temple, and things calm down. Which means, Rome enters the chat. Romans show up and say, nice city, it would be a shame if somebody taxed it. Eventually, Jewish revolts break out. Rome responds by destroying Jerusalem, destroying the second temple, kicking most Jews out, renaming the land Palestinia purely out of spite. Rome, you don't live here anymore. Jews, we'll remember this for 2,000 years. And they do. Jews are scattered across the world. This is called the diaspora. They live in Europe, North Africa, the Middle East. Sometimes life is okay. Often it is very much not okay. Persecution, expulsions, pogroms. History keeps saying, what if we just bullied them again? Late 1800s. Jews say, what if we stopped getting expelled by having our own country? This idea is called Zionism. Target location, the ancient Jewish homeland. One tiny problem. Other people already live there. World War I. Britain takes control of the region. Britain then does something incredible. They promise the same land to two different groups of people. To Jews, you get a homeland. To Arabs, you get independence. Britain, surely this won't cause problems. It causes problems. At this point, everyone thinks, okay, this is already complicated. History. Oh, don't worry. 1967 is loading. After World War II and the Holocaust, global sympathy for Jews is high. The UN proposes a partition plan. One Jewish state, one Arab state. Jerusalem International. Jews say, deal. Arabs say, absolutely not. Britain leaves. In 1948, Israel declares independence. The next day, neighboring Arab countries attack. Everyone expects Israel to lose. Israel wins. Israel gains more land than planned. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians flee or are expelled. Palestinians call this Nakba, the catastrophe. Conflict unlocked. Remember that loading bar? 1967, the 6-Day War. Israel fights Egypt, Jordan, Syria. In 6 days, Israel captures the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, East Jerusalem, the Golan Heights. World. That was fast. Now Israel controls land with millions of Palestinians. New problem unlocked. Who gets a state? Nobody agrees. Palestinians launch uprisings called intifadas. Israel responds with military force. Peace talks happen. They almost work. Then they collapse. Again, and again, and again. Trust level 0. Gaza comes under control of Hamas, an Islamist militant group. Israel considers Hamas a terrorist organization. Result? Rockets fired into Israel, airstrikes into Gaza, blockades, civilians suffer the most, cycle repeats. So that's the story. Two peoples, one land, thousands of years of history. and absolutely no chance we covered everything. But hey, at least now you can argue about it with slightly more context.